Imagine driving a foggy British road at night, only to face a headless shadow that refuses to move. Welcome to forgotten Victorian terrors still haunting today. In the dim gaslight of Victorian Britain, an era of invention and empire, shadows lingered longer than they should. Reports of ghosts weren't just folklore. They filled newspapers, terrifying communities and leaving legacies that echo in modern UK. Tonight, we delve into 5 forgotten tales of alleged hauntings from 1877 to 1898. Spirits said to roam even now in quiet corners of England. These are compiled from historic accounts, no embellishments, just the eerie facts as reported. Settle in, dim the lights, and listen closely, you might hear them whispering. Our first story takes us to a lonely crossroads outside Buckingham in January 1898. A farmer and his companion were driving home late one night when a black, motionless figure blocked their path near a handpost. It appeared as a headless woman, ghastly and unmoving, even as they shouted. Their horse trembled, backing into a ditch in panic. The apparition vanished, only to reappear moments later. Invoking a higher power, the farmer watched it drift through a hedge like smoke. Soon, villagers avoided the spot, claiming the same sight. Is this forgotten spirit still wandering those modern roads, waiting for unwary travelers? Reports from the era suggest the fear persisted long after. Next, journey to a disused toll house in Sussex, where in 1879, the ghost of a murdered toll keeper returned annually on the anniversary of his brutal end. Slain by unknown assailants years prior, his spirit would appear at the gates, pointing silently to his own fallen form on the ground. Travelers whispered of the eerie figure, and the house fell into ruin, its gates creaking in the wind. No one dared occupy it, as the tradition held strong. Today, in quiet Sussex lanes, locals might still speak of uneasy feelings near old toll sites. Could this vigilant phantom be watching, demanding justice from beyond? In November 1897, the grounds of St. James' Church in Plumstead, near Woolwich, became the stage for a white-clad ghost that terrified children and adults alike. Flitting through trees and shadows, it caused such fright that young ones fell ill. A mob of lads gathered, hurling stones at the apparition, shattering windows in their frenzy. Police intervened, but the spectre was traced to, well, reports vary, some claiming a living prankster, others insisting on something supernatural. Yet, whispers of unease linger in modern Plumstead. Does the white figure still glide through churchyards on moonless nights? Near Chard in Somerset, December 1878 brought reports of a haunted cottage where an old man, named Churchill, was allegedly murdered by a woman called Kitty. After her execution, the dwelling stood empty until a family moved in. They reported Kitty gliding in ghostly attire, Churchill's hideous face peering through windows, bloodstains appearing on floors, and furniture shifting on its own. Unearthly noises drove them out, and the place was deemed cursed. In today's rural Somerset, such forgotten cottages dot the landscape. Dare you wonder if Kitty's curse endures, pulling the unwary into her web? Finally, on a lonely road near Garstang in September 1881, a postman encountered a towering figure in white, pallid and gesturing wildly. It blocked his path, sending him fleeing in terror. He resigned immediately. A young woman saw the same phantom, its arms waving portentously, forcing her to hide and run. Villagers patrolled, but the ghost evaded capture. Attributed to the rise of spiritualism, this encounter left the lane avoided. In modern Lancashire, quiet roads like this might still hold such secrets. Listen for footsteps behind you, for the Garstang phantom may not have forgotten. As we close, remember these Victorian spirits aren't just tales. They're reported echoes of a bygone era, possibly lingering in Britain's modern myth. If you felt a chill in these places, you're not alone. Thanks for joining this journey into the forgotten. Subscribe for more, like if it creeped you out, and share your stories below. Until next time, sleep with the lights on.